Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Riley here, coming back with another video, and today we're going to be doing the brand new Lost chapter that was released on the site of JP, and that's going to be Amidatelion. Now, this particular fight was honestly not too bad for a Lufenia fight, to be honest with you. When I checked the statuses and everything else on the fight, it did actually not have Thunder Absorb for once, and I thought that was absolutely amazing. So on my blind run, when I went in with Lightning, and I'll go ahead and talk about it later, something really funny happened that still forcibly made you bench her, which I'm a little salty about that, to be honest, which is why we have Gladio here, because he is here to basically avenge Lightning and every other user that this Lufenia also benches, so that's why he's here. I have Kryl here because, again, we don't have any type of thunder cuckery going on, and I actually love Kryl and her LD and everything that she brings to the table now in this era, so that's why she's here. She's really good. And of course we have our burst synergy character here, Terra, because I did end up getting her burst on the free pool, which was very nice. However, getting her LD proved to be extremely fatal to the remainder of whatever resources I had left, which basically were all the tickets and gems that I got from this last chapter. They're pretty much all gone. At least I got the LD, so they were not all gone in vain. But as a challenge to myself and as a promise, I will not be pulling on literally anything for this month until the brand new Divine World Illusions come out, where I can actually recuperate everything that I have literally lost in these like 4 or 5 banners that were all recently released. It's been a little crazy with my banner luck on JP, though I'm not complaining because I did get a burst on the free pull, so maybe my luck is turning around. Who knows? But yeah, that's what we're going to be using here. And we have a regular Terra friend here because I don't really need a 6-turn Terra here. If you have Terra on your team, I don't think you need a 6-turn friend unit at all. But basically we just have a friend unit Terra here because basically if she looks at something, it's dead. So why not bring Terra? That's pretty much where she is right now. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the fight. And giving a little talk about Terra's LD, there's been a lot of controversy about it right now. There's a lot of people saying that she needs to get nerfed. There's a lot of people saying that, you know, this is too much. Why is she like this? And some of it I understand, some of it I do get where it's coming from because, you know, this is the typical, oh, the LD and burst character we made, like, you know, so powerful, and the Lufenia following the event and as well as the event on the debut is gonna be, you know, this Lufenia fight that is completely, you know, reckless and insane with everything going on, and the only way to be able to deal with Lufenia is with the said burst and LD character, which I'm not saying did happen, but I'm also not saying that it didn't happen on the Arc Chapter 2 Part 1 Lufenia fight, because it low-key kind of did. Basically, unless you had Terra or a Terra friend unit, you weren't really gonna get anywhere, and that's not really how it should be. So that's why I say I understand where the controversy is coming from. But where I don't understand where it's coming from is that there's a lot of other LDs out there that basically are just as powerful, if not maybe a little bit more than Terra. So that's just how it is right now. We're just in the era where LDs are really, really good. And I'm not upset about that. I think that's how it should be. Because when Terra first got her EX+, did it help her? Absolutely, yes. She was usable in Entropy and FEOD? Absolutely, she absolutely was. Was she usable for a long period of time? Probably not, because she really didn't have a lot of longevity. She just kind of went through her skills, and when she ran out, that was it. There was nothing else to do. But now that she has an LD that helps her with her skills, she's really good now. She actually has longevity in Lufenia fights, and that's what she needed. So that's the part where I don't understand. But yeah, that's just basically, you know, where we are right now in this game on the JP side. LDs are running amok, and, you know, they're really, really good. Except for, you know, Sarah, where the LD just kind of, it didn't do anything, but we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. So, this Lufenia fight, in the beginning, is not that bad. It's basically the same thing as the regular event. You know, same delay mechanic. It's just now we have a Lufenia orb to deal with. So that's really the only difference in the beginning parts of the fight. They are probably, I want to say, not as tanky, but they're pretty tanky. Then again, I have Terra here, so maybe they're not as tanky for me, but if you're not using Terra, I'm sure they're going to be extremely tanky for you. And that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate, it should not be like that. But sadly it is. Now, look at those turns that she just got on her LD. I wish that was something that they gave Lightning, but if you think about it, if they did give Lightning that, she'd probably be benched forever by the devs. So maybe that's something in the horrible future of Terra, that maybe they're just going to be benching her. I hope that's not the case. I really hope that is not the case. But she's just in a really good spot right now. She's a really good magical DPS unit. If you don't have one, I highly recommend pulling for her. She is worth it. Now, if I'm not going to compare her though to, you know, Emperor, who's another non-elemental magical DPS, and the same thing with Ultimatia, because those three characters all do different things. So comparing them would not really work. But for what Terra does, she's really good at it, which is basically laying down the damage. She's really good at that. Now, with Gladio here, I'm actually mostly going to be spamming skills with him until we get to a certain threshold, because I want to save as much LDs as possible for the ending portion, or at least have one available and ready to go. So we'll see, because I definitely do want the knockback debuff up. It's really good, so we definitely want that up at least once, so we can get that nice defense down. But as you can clearly see here, I'm just popping Ls2 because that's one of her strongest skills, and it's literally dishing out, with weakness of course, with the weakness damage buff, literally 200k a hit, which is absolutely nuts, to be honest. It's really nuts. But it, like I said, it fulfills what she's supposed to be doing, which is doing damage. Now, imagine if she was a character who can just thrive on her own, which for the most part she can. She has Brave Regen, her attacks basically with, even without her LD, because I did end up using her a little bit just with her burst. Even without her LD, she literally can get Max Brave on pretty much anything she does. Anything she does, she'll get Max Brave with no issues. But with the LD, she just does it that much better. Like, those 5 turns really up out her longevity. You still kind of have to, you know, ensure that she has her EX buff ready to go, because she does, she will lose those buffs because it only extends it, I think, by 2 or 3 turns. But with all those free turns that she gets, it's going to be gone. So you do eventually have to put back up the EX buff. So there is kind of, you know, a back and forth with her. It's not just kind of spam this and you're good. Let's see here. Oh, let's just Thunder. I don't have my Brave attack yet, so let's just Thunder. See, like there, I lost my Max Brave, so I had to get that back up from doing her LD. So there is, you know, I guess that's small. It's very small, but it's there. That small detriment that she has. And I think actually now would be a good time to LD, at least for once. Just give a one-time LD here. Since they're kind of moving back to back. You know, the funny part is too, is that these snails, for a snail, are really fast. They're really fast. Which makes no sense, because they have a really huge shell. And snails are, you know, slow in real life. But these are really fast. So maybe that's just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just putting too much thought process into it. Maybe I'm just really slow. Like, maybe the characters I picked are really slow. I don't know. Is that gonna break? Okay, it did. I was really hoping that would break. But I keep forgetting that I have the weakness up, so Crowl's gonna be actually doing some pretty decent damage. Let's just dual cast, cause why not? 160k done with just an HP plus. Dear Lord. Save us all from that is Terra. Oh, for a sec there, I was a little worried because I thought I don't know, I just thought I didn't have LD up, and I'm like, okay, I just messed up, that's nice, but we're good, we're safe. we are safe. Ooh, let's do this launcher. And it's good to see that Gladio with no LD board, basically not really on any kind of, you know, platform since his event. Be it like he hasn't been really synergy at all, like they never brought him back, which they probably won't until his last chapter, because that's normally how it's been. He's still relevant, he's still good. And that speaks volumes for how amazing his LD is. It really, really does. His LD is absolutely bonkers, just like Terra is. But again, comparing them would not make any sense, but they both have bonker LDs. And the fact that Gladio has thrived for this long is amazing. And just imagine his LD boards when he does get them on his last chapter. His LD boards, they don't even have to give him anything besides more attack, more Brave Overflow, and that's it. He's good. He is great. I honestly can't imagine them giving him anything more, to be honest. I don't know what more to give him besides just that. Just more attack and more Brave Overflow, and he's set. But who knows? Maybe someone, you know, maybe one of you guys knows what he's missing. But honestly, I don't think he's really missing much. Whoo, Cryo, calm down. Calm down with those thunderbolts. So I have 2 turns left on counter. Okay. I really wish that rock delayed, to be honest. Because now I just moved up my Gladio. Which is fine, I suppose. It's not bad. Alright. We have EX here, so we're just gonna get this thing out of its shell. It's a nice little drawback here, is actually when you break them they come out of shell, because I don't think that was a thing in the event. I'm pretty sure they stayed in their shell the entire time, even if you broke them or not. Alright, this is my last counter, so let's just refresh our cover buff. This is unfortunate. This would have been a nice counter setup, because I would have done it 4 times. But that's okay. It's all good. We have Terra. We can make up the damage. Want to save a little bit of skills on Cryle, since she doesn't have much. Makes me wish that they gave her a free ability usage after popping her LD. Nevertheless, she's still good. Still does really great in Lufenia fights without that free skill usage. Alright, let's see here. What to do? I could LD again, to be honest. But, oop, battery going low. I feel like Soul now. Let's see. I could launch too, actually. Do I want to do that? It would be a pretty okay launch. It's not going to be a bad one. With my call ability. But, yeah, I think I'll just think I'll just use a skill here. Now, do I want to LD again is the question, or do I just kind of want to keep him where he is? Since they're both attacking him. I don't know. I think I might just keep him where he is for right now. Again, we want to save up those LDs as much as we can, so I don't want to really use one unless I absolutely have to. Alright, so let's just HP plus this one. It's really good how her EX is coming up quite a lot. It's helping our stacks out a lot on her. I wonder what that debuff is on Gladio. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see the symbols. Could always click them though, to be honest. Okay. Well, I hope this breaks. Yes, it does. Okay. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to pop LD here because I definitely want to break A. So let's go ahead and do that. What if I had not broken? I would have been really mad. I would have been really mad. Alright, now we can just spam all of our good skills. And again, she's just dropping the 200k like nothing. I'm actually gonna do her C65. Oh wow, I'm not hitting a weakness anymore. Do I have to LD again? Or is it just that I lose the Imperil? I don't think I lost the Imperil. Let's see. Okay, it was just the Imperil that I lost then. That's good, I got it back up. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. And we're gonna get delayed, which is fine. Okay, we have EX again. Let's go ahead and do that. It's not a good launch, but it's pretty decent. I'll accept decent. Questionable is completely something different, but definitely decent I will accept. Alright, what can we do here? What can we do here? What is it, Brave? I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's go back to kicking butt. Back to our Thunderbolt. And let's see. Do I want to pop LD again here? All attack and attacking Terra. Yeah, let's go ahead and refresh our cover. Okay, we're at 50 right now. Ooh, this is a doozy. Gonna see if I can get them together, so I might be able to capitalize on the Ramza call ability so I can get a good launch off. But it's been pretty sporadic right now, to be honest. Unless I summon. Yeah, now they're both on the shell. Might actually have to summon here. Kinda wanna do it just in case, like a safety. Yeah, let's do it. I'd rather be safe than sorry, because you never know in Lufenia. One wrong move literally costs you the entire run, and we don't want to make any mistakes here. I wonder if that would break. Oh, it did break. So I guess it worked out. But, like I said, I didn't want to take the chance. I wanted to make sure they were broken and gone. Out of sight, you know? The other one's looking a little high there. Let's drop that down. What do you say, Terra? Can we drop it down a bit? And 2% all in around. Well, I guess we kind of helped there, but you know what I mean. The animation is so clean no matter how many times I look at it. It is so clean. So clean. Yeah, we'll do this one. All right. Uh-oh. Are we getting, like... Oh, for a sec there I was gonna say enraged, and I... This isn't 14, Riley? Gosh darn it. Play the right game. Let's see, should I just use one of Hope's abilities? Or should I save that? No, yeah, I'll just save it. All? I'm actually LD here. That leaves me one for the last round, so we'll see how all this turns out. We'll see how all of this turns out. We could launch. But do I want to bring out the friend unit before I do that? Or is it going to matter? That is the question. Okay, great. I thought that was going to be an HP attack with it, but we're safe. We're good. Oh, look at that. We lost knockback on that one, but we just applied it right in the nick of time. Whoa, that went down in the damage. What happened, Cryo? What happened? I think we have knockback still in. Oh no, we didn't. Oh wow, okay. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and LD then. 30k regen like nothing. Okay, What do we have here? What do we have? What do we have? Oh, right. Let's do our hope. Oh man, I forgot the delay. Oh, that's so annoying. I was like, wait, what? Okay, I'm definitely going to bring out my friend unit now. Let's go ahead and switch Cryle out. And we are going to burst. The damage looks nice and clean. Alright. So we still have our stacks up, our buff up. We're almost at the point where our Gladio is going to come in real handy. Almost there. Promise. Good HP plus, but I'm actually just gonna see if I can get my cover up on replacements. Still got our stacks up, which is great. Alright, what can we do here? What can we do? We have EX. Is that something I want to do, though? Decisions. Yeah, I really want to save my burst, so... EX it is. EX it is. Almost there. 2% away and one's 4% away, so we're almost there, guys. To the point where things really change. And for the better. So it's all good. It all worked out. Okay. Oh, I hope this does damage. Ooh. So, somewhat. It was okay. Could've been worse. Could've hit all ones. I've done that before. It's never fun to hit all ones. Okay, we have our EX up. Just gonna pop it on this one. Alright. Let's see, I could probably do the launch now. I don't like choices. I feel like I never make the right one. Like, ever. I could burst, but I'm trying to save that. I'm trying to save that until Crow comes back. Oh, man. Darn. I mean, I have cover up still, and I still have Gladio's counter. Let's... yeah, let's just go ahead. Try to hit both. Alright, so at 29%, as we can see there, the Lufenia counter went away, okay? Now let's go ahead and talk about what happens now at 29% to a specific character, like Lightning, for example, okay? So the bosses here have a secret mechanic where if you were to hit them with a melee attack at all, I'm not sure if it's ranged, melee range, but I know a melee attack at all, during any time, doesn't matter when you do it, your character gets delayed. Well, delay is the wrong word. Your turn gets deleted, and you get delayed by 1. So you basically are gone. You're basically gone. And as we know, that's really bad for Lightning because she wants to continue to keep her momentum up, which is how she works. She wants to continue to be in the enemy's face and just, you know, continue an onslaught, basically, of attacks. Where this boss shuts that down completely because the minute she attacks them, she gets turn deleted and delayed by 1, so she'll be nowhere in sight. But luckily, we have Gladio here who loves being delayed. Delay, delete, he loves all that stuff. But we only have 1 LD left, so this might be a little tight, but definitely manageable, absolutely manageable, and that's the good thing. We can manage this. So let's go ahead and pop this there. And I think this is like the first move our Terra has made. Or maybe she's made another one, I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, so our friend jumps out, Cryo comes back, so that's good. And... okay, so I want to definitely use my LD one more time, just to get that damage out. Make sure that's all good to go, because they are going to get stunned here. And I don't think now would be a good launch. Funny how that is. Now would actually be a good launch, and I'm gonna get delayed, so I just messed that up. Darn it. Darn! Alright, well that really sucks, actually. I can't believe I messed that one up. I cannot believe that. Alright, now let's try this again with actually trying to launch. Here we go. I don't know if that stopped anything, to be honest. I don't know if launching stops like an aura to be delayed. But I'm pretty sure that lasts the entirety of the fight, is that delay. Which is really annoying, but you get used to it. It's gonna be big damage. Woo! Honestly, when those shells get launched, or when the snails get launched and the shell hits the ground, it looks like a trash bag. Probably shouldn't say that, but it really does. Looks like a heavy-duty trash bag. Alright, I think I'm gonna LD... LD. I think I'm gonna burst here. Yeah, let's go ahead and burst. Alright. So, I guess the trick here is we're just gonna keep spamming S2 and see if something dies. Or something breaks, whichever one. Because I want to move up Gladio so I can use the last of his LD. So hopefully one of these guys comes out of break status so that way we can break them. More specifically, I hope it's B. But they are also paralyzed, which I find interesting that I was able to, or not that I find interesting. I was gonna say I find it interesting that I was able to paralyze them, but then I was like, wait a minute, that's supposed to happen because of Gladio LD. Duh. Alright, let's see. Yeah, well, I mean, I could probably just S1 once to get some good splash damage. Let's just do that. Let's get some type of splash damage up. There we go. Whew, that regen is powerful. At least her transformation actually looks pretty nice. It's pretty good, pretty nice transformation. Okay. Of course, I didn't get with or I mean, of course I didn't get any breaks, but that's okay, because they're stunned. Do I want to EX though, or do I actually want to LD? That's a tough one, because if I EX and break that one, nothing happens, and like the torn order doesn't change. I think I'm gonna LD. I'll save EX for his next turn. I got hope here, and I still have the extra hope too, but I don't think I'll be using that one. I was really hoping I still had cover up, so I'm really happy that I did. Okay, we have EX, which is good. Now it's just... See, I always like question myself on who to use it on, but does it really matter in the end? Probably not. But I always debate it. And I don't know why I do that, but I do. Or maybe it's just today in particular, because I'm only running on, you know, like an hour or two of sleep. If that. I'm basically like not surviving, but I'm basically just, you know, fluffed up with a lot of Red Bull right now. I hope this breaks. I'm hitting weak, so hopefully it does. If not, I'll be sad. Yay! He got it right at the end. Nice. Come out of that shell. I believe I still have one more LD too on Cryo. Let me see if that's right. I do. Nice. I hope this breaks, please. Close enough. Close enough. I'll take it. It is in its shell, so its defense went way up. I got one left of that one. Let's actually reapply our cover. And should we LD? Yeah, let's LD. I went over my original turn count. I think I completed this on my initial run in a 62 or 63. I was using Charlotta though in that one, so that's probably why. I had a little bit higher HP damage on them. Oh, is this gonna be a launch kill? Maybe? Hey, alright. and then there was 1. Alright. Yeah, she's gonna get delayed, but what's this battery? It's gonna get delayed, but that's okay. This should... Is this gonna kill? Let's see. I think it is. I think we're good here. Alright. And there you go, guys. That's the fight there. Again, nothing crazy. It's just, try not to use any melee characters unless you have a good counter character like Gladio, for example. Even 8 would probably work well here. Just because, he can, I mean, well... Would he? Yeah, he would work good here because he doesn't rely on him taking a turn. He just relies on the boss taking a turn. So just like Gladio. So 8 would work good here. Galoof also would work good here, although you would really need to bring a really good aura person for using Galoof because he's probably not going to be hitting heavy numbers. But he works. You can use him. Absolutely. What else? What else can you use? I think that's pretty much it, because you can't really use Gao because he's Earth. So pretty much can't use him. Haven't actually been able to use Gao in a while since the Onion Knight event, and I didn't even use him there. And I did have his kit. I did get his kit, but it's... Yeah. But with that being said, it was a really fun fight. I had a great time, and I hope you did too. And if you did, definitely let me know in the comment section below as well. I love to hear from you guys. And as always, I'll see you next time. See ya!